Thank you for staying with us on Across Louisiana, Acadiana Style. As always, we're brought to you by Mellow Joy, the original Cajun coffee. I want to welcome back Nicole Lopez. Many of you know her from her job in the alarm business, but she also puts events on, and she's here with the American Legion Post. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Well, good. Now, I did not know this as many times as you've been on, but you are a veteran. Tell us about that.
I am. I did 9 years in the Army Reserve, and I was, oddly enough, a generator mechanic. So I wear many hats, I guess.
So if a hurricane comes, call you?
Yes. I can get you up and running.
All right. Well, let's talk about this event. Tell us what you're here for today.
Okay. What we're doing is we have Honor Fest at the Legion. Our first goal was to inform the public that the Legion is open and operational, and to kind of reach out to the younger veterans. The older veterans at the Legion are kind of handing the torch over to myself and other younger veterans here in town, and so we want to build up the morale and build up the membership there. And we thought, what a great way to do that by having an event that appreciates the service for all of our military and vets here in town. It is open to the public, and the way that we're approaching this is that we're actually going to break a Guinness Book of World Records for the world's largest HIIT class. It's only a 5-minute class. You can actually look up online to see what the workout is, but we're expecting between 250 to 300 participants in the HIIT class, and they get a Guinness Book of World Records challenge coin and sticker for breaking the record.
Okay, and what kind of class? Tell me what that class exactly
It's
does.
high intensity interval training. So basically anybody who's familiar with like CrossFit or kickboxing and stuff will know what the requirements are.
So they never had that many people in one class?
Nope, never have. So we would be the first to break the record. We actually got permission from Guinness. It's all official stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's the real deal.
All right, well, when is it and where is it?
It's going to be Sunday, November 16th at 3 p.m. at the American Legion Post 69 in Lafayette off of Surrey Street. And it is a family-friendly event. We have bands playing, we have food, we have fun jumps and activities for the kids, and we're going to have a tent that allows kids to write letters and put packages together for deployed soldiers.
That is fantastic. Now, a little bit more specific on what part of town and kind of best way to get there.
Okay, the best way to get there, it's right near the airport. If you're heading towards the airport and you stay on Surrey Street, you just pass up the airport and it'll be right on your right-hand side. You'll see the American Legion. There'll be signs. You can actually park in Hyman Memorial Park across the street from the Legion, which would be to the left after Vermilionville.
Now, speak as a veteran, what does it mean to have the hall and to have these sorts of things going on?
Well, as a veteran, I didn't even know at first that the Legion existed, and my unit was actually down the street from the Legion. So once I found out that it existed, it really meant a lot to me, because my whole goal in life is to be able to help deployed soldiers get acclimated back to civilian life. I think that's the thing they have the hardest time with. And that's kind of one of the Legion's missions, is to provide for local vets and help them get back on their feet in the civilian life.
Okay.
So,
well, we appreciate all that you do. Give us your, for the event, how can people get more information?
They can call me personally on my cell phone at 288-3902, or you can get on Facebook and look for Honor Fest at the Legion, and it'll provide you with all the information, the participation link, and everything for the Guinness Book of World Record breaking as well.
Okay, great. Now, do a shameless plug before we go for your day job.
What day job.
Yeah. Yes. All right, so what is that?
It's Acadiana Security, in case you need residential or commercial alarm.
There you go. All right, thank you so much for all you do. We appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate it.
We are going to head down to one of our favorite places in Acadiana, to New Iberia, to see the family that makes you the great deals at Arsenault Ford. Take a look.
Back in the early 80s, when my dad was building the dealership, I mean, he built it on family and trust and everybody working together and having everybody treat each other like we're family.
My two brothers and I have been all raised inside the walls of here. So when we have gone off to college and we've come back, it has been always under Daddy's watchful eye. Daddy's mentoring, Daddy's experience has always kept us moving in the right direction.
And now that he is starting to kind of step back a little bit and put more control into all of our hands, it's allowed us to take what we envision Arsenault Ford becoming in the future and to expand it, to kind of keep up with technology, and just try to grow it as big as we possibly can.
We are not just the simple Ford store in the middle of sugarcane fields. We're competitive. We have made a mark for ourselves, and we have made our name known, not just as Arsenault Ford, little store in New Iberia, but we're out there. And when people are thinking about buying a Ford product, in the Acadiana area, our name is at the top of the list.
This is truck country. The F-Series truck is the #1 selling truck in the country. And at Arsenault Ford, we sell a lot of trucks. Being in the oil patch, we're right in the middle of the F-150 and the F-250. The Super Duty diesels sell real well. The oil field's doing real well, especially around New Iberia. And we are getting a lot of sales from the oil business. But the new cars that they came out with, passenger cars such as the new Ford Fusion with their technology, and also in the Ford Escape, the Sync system and the My Ford Touch system, those two new models have been doing very, very well. Now we're getting a lot of feedback from the customers as far as for the technology in all their models. They seem to have more technology in their trucks than some of the other brands that are available to the public.
The customers bringing in their vehicle looking for a newer vehicle, they might be upgrading, or something might have changed in their path of life, or for instance, you have a young couple that get married and a year later they have a baby, and they might have a car they just bought a year ago, and now they have to upgrade their vehicle for what's going to fit their family needs. So in that same instance, that car, that customer is they're transitioning in their life as well, so they'll trade it in. And I might have on the flip side, on the retail side of it, where a customer is looking for a vehicle like that, maybe for their new life as well, or what was changing in their life. So it goes hand in hand, it goes both ways. So.
We have a lot of business, volume is big, but we're still small enough to be on that family basis, where I try to get to know, everybody that walks through that door. I want to know on an individual basis, and from me to my advisors, that's basically how it is. You're not a number. It's about being part of this family. Coming in for service, and that's how I strive to do it.
The one thing that we're really proud of is our internet, our website. We took our website this last year from being just the mundane, same Ford Motor Company website that every Ford dealer around the country can have, and we really upgraded it. It is extremely user-friendly. It has an app for your iPad and your iPhone. Our salesmen go outside with their iPhones or their iPads, and they click it, and they see every vehicle that is sitting on the lot. And the fabulous thing is, it is not just a stock photo. It's not a manufacturer's photo. It is the unit that's on the lot. So we want you to come, and we want you to know that when you get here, that silver F-150, it is here. And you saw the color of the inside. You know exactly what wheels it has because you got to see it. It's really the truck in the photo. The Ford Motor Company is not simple Ford Motor Company anymore. And really and truly, our belief now is we have such fabulous products, such fabulous quality, great technology. All we've got to do is get you in it. Get a customer in it, let them drive it, let them see what it can do, and they're shocked. It's not just the blue oval in the front anymore. For more information on all of our vehicles, you are more than welcome to go online, www.arsenaultford.com, for anything and everything that you need. And you can call us at 337-364-9721. And as always, it is as easy to find on Center Street in New Iberia.
Arsenault Ford is currently on Center Street, but building on Highway 90, a wonderful new facility. Be on the lookout for it, much easier to get to. We're going to step away when we come back. We're going back to New Iberia to the Spanish Festival. Stay with us.